morning. We are live out at Pleasant Grove Farms this morning, telling you the story of this family farm that's been around for 77 years. And I keep hinting at this. They were organic before organic was a thing. That was kind of a leap you guys made. Ed, tell us a little bit about the history of the farm and what was the idea about going organic?
Well, okay, my dad started farming here on this property in 1946, and therefore that gives us 77 years here with the family.
Also good at math.
And so it was interesting when I came back from college in 1976 and started working with my dad. Of course, I had worked all through the summers at high school and everything, and organic was sort of interesting. It was sort of becoming semi-popular at the time. It was talked about. Everybody, I guess you had to be sort of, it wasn't mainstream, but it was sort of like, had just sort of started and kids were interested in organic, and I was interested in farming organically. And so what was cool is that my dad, in 1946, there wasn't a lot of fertilizers and chemicals used, and so they had to do They did crop rotations. That's what we do. We grow one crop and then follow it with a different crop. That sort of it can break up the weed cycle and the bug cycle. And then he used cover crops at that time. They used vetch is a legume that is grown in California quite a bit. Most of it probably now is grown for forage and things like that, but most organic growers use it as a cover crop to enrich the soil. So we started off we grew our first organic crop in 1985.
Wow!
And it was popcorn, and we did pretty well. I had it cleaned and bagged at a local seed cleaning plant, and I got on the phone to all these different little organic distributors, and we sold the whole crop as organic at a pretty good price. So I thought, wow, this is great. So like any good farmer, I went from 45 acres to 130 acres without really checking out the market and how much it could bear. That's what farmers do, is grow too much. So we had some up and downs along the way, figuring out how we could sell all of it, and we've developed markets, and right now we sell to some of those little distributors that we used to sell to are now consolidated, like United Natural Foods in Rockland. They have distribution centers all over the U.S. They're one of our customers. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna spend some time with you guys this morning. Lynette, I'm gonna get you to break down all the different products and all the things and stuff, and we're gonna talk about the party you guys have, because I'm fascinated by the party you guys have. So once again, it is Pleasant Grove Farms, and we're going to talk about the popcorn. I'm fascinated with, because when you go to G1C, that's their popcorn. And I've had their popcorn, and it's delicious. It's delicious.
And Cody, I saw Tracy's forecast. That popcorn's going to pop itself this weekend out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We're going to go from me freezing this morning to popping right on the vine.
I was going to ask if you were cold, because you were doing the cold hands in the pockets, shoulders up move,